Ryan Little.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do this quick natural brow routine, starting off with nothing in my brows. Of course, we're gonna go in with the number 12 Anastasia brush, and yes, you see it right, we're gonna go into NYX gel liner. Of course, please use whatever medium you prefer, whether it's dip brow, whatever you like. This is just something that I found at the drugstore that works for me. Of course, I would recommend, if you do something like this, that you take a very small amount. As you can see, I use the cap of the gel liner to kind of make sure I'm not grabbing too much product. And I start at the bottom of my brows, just kind of shaping them, pretty much giving myself an outline of what I want my brows to look like. At this point, I'm pretty much just filling in my brows wherever I see sparse areas where it's just not as dark as others. Because my brows are pretty much thick and dark already, you can see where there's certain spots where there's just like not as much hair. So I just go in and fill in those areas pretty much. Again, remember, light strokes. I'm taking my time with it. Pro tip, no matter what eyebrow you're trying to do, make sure that you brush through them things with the spoolie in between, just to make sure you're kind of spreading out the product and making it look a little bit more natural. As you can see, that's one side getting started versus the other side. We're just going to take this NARS matte concealer in Cannelle, and I'm just using this flat concealer brush. It doesn't really have a name. Use whatever brush you'd like. And I'm taking the smallest amount again. I like to work in light layers for the most part. And I'm starting to just clean up my under eye. Again, I'm using so little that it's pretty much blending away. I'm just trying to, again, make sure I have the shape that I want. And once I finish cleaning that up, I'm going to go in with the Walnut shade of the eyebrow powder from KVD Vegan Beauty, as they now call it. And this is an e.l.f. eyebrow brush that I like to use for powder. Just dipping right in there and going over the areas that I placed that gel liner, or of course, in most of your cases, a pomade of some sort. I do like to focus this towards the tail of the brow as well, just because for me the tail of the brow tends to be where I have the most bald spots, if you will. There's just more spaces there, so I like to make sure that that's reinforced with some powder so it lasts. And then I do take a little bit on the front of my brow as well. I don't dip back into the powder, I just use whatever is left over on the brush to make everything uniform. And again, you see me brushing through it always. Soap on your brows is a revelation. Whoever came up with this is a genius. But no, for real, if you haven't tried it, I would try it. Here I'm using this brow soap that I got off Amazon. You definitely don't need to use a brow soap off of Amazon. You could use any soap that you have. I would just recommend that it is a clear soap, like the one that I'm using, just for obvious reasons. You don't want any like cream colored residue or orange residue in your eyebrow. So I'm just taking that, wetting it with a Milani spray, but you could use water. You just want to wet it somehow. And using the Anastasia spoolie side, brushing that through my brows. I find that the soap really sets my brows quite beautifully, compared to a brow gel, where I find that it does do a light set. The soap, as it dries down, it hardens again, and your brows will not move. Of course, they will not be waterproof, however, so you just want to avoid diving face first into a pool or anything like that. So here I am doing the other brow. I'm pretty much going to be doing the same thing, so I'm just going to speed this up for you guys. Enjoy the background music, watch what I'm doing, type some comments down below while you watch this. Subscribe to my channel so you could be one step closer to salvation. You know, do whatever you gotta do. Alright guys, so that is my natural brow routine. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know the products that you guys are using. I have a bunch of exciting videos coming up with black owned beauty brands. I'm extremely excited to get those out to you. So definitely, if you haven't already, subscribe down below, click that notification bell so you can get notified every time I post a video, and I hope you guys stay safe. See you next time.